Hello, and welcome back to the Coop De Villa channel. I'm Scott Cooper, and I'm here with Noah Fisher, Aman Pillay, and Tommy Lazaridis to round up the international break. Look forward to Palace, and the main thing is the big return of the Coop De Villa Quiz, and that will be coming up and much more after this. Okay, yes. So Villa are back after the international break. That's all wrapped up now. And it was a good break for some villains, not so good for others. We're just going to touch on that quickly before we get to the quiz. And Noah, I'll go to you first. So yeah, the I guess the big winners in the international break would be Zaniolo and McGinn. They both had good breaks. McGinn scoring the goal against Cyprus, lovely finish, and Zaniolo impressed too in his match against Ukraine.
Zaniolo, I think he's got to start the next game. He's been immense. I know Tommy loves him. A lot of comments about how much Tommy loves Zaniolo, but I'll tell you what, the big losers of the international break are Villa fans, because there's nothing worse than going into an international break after a loss. And we were pretty bad against Liverpool. We didn't quite show up for the first half. And they kind of ran over the top of us. But it's always nice to see players coming back. But more importantly, they're all coming back healthy. You know, some players obviously might not be from international break, and that's always the worry for when managers sending players away. And touch wood, everyone's back all good.
That's it. And Aman, like that's the main thing. Everyone's healthy. We got, we had our injuries before the international break, Diego Carlos, Tyrone Mings. And now it's good to know that everyone's been away and there's no issues. We had Leon Bailey away. We had Tielemans, Robert Olsen as well, like played some matches. He was actually quite terrible in the match against Finland. I think they maybe played, but he let a couple through his legs that wasn't the best thing, but good to know that everybody's fit.
Yeah, I think no injuries is the main thing, especially the way we've been tracking early this season. Yeah, I would have said after a big loss, international break was always good, because then, the coach gets to work with the group of players, and go through tactics and everything in preparation for the next game. But our squad's evolved so much now that many of our first team and even our bench players are all, off playing for their country as well. So, yeah, I guess the main thing is no injuries. Everyone's reported back in all good. I think, biggest or happiest news I saw was Villa posting a training video, and Alex Moreno looked like he was training with the main group, which is good as well. So, yeah, I think, like you said, international break, sometimes can be pretty boring for us, especially here in Australia as well. But yeah, no injuries, and looking forward to the weekend now.
Yeah, certainly looking forward to Palace on the weekend, Tommy. And we spoke about how Zaniolo impressed and we know how much of a fan you are. Do you think he deserves that start against Palace? Do you think he could come in? And what about maybe Tielemans as well, who's been the other one mentioned as a possible starter?
Yeah, one's pitching and one's earning his stripes. So I think Zaniolo is definitely deserving of a starting spot. He was probably our shining light against Liverpool. And even when he made his first cameo off the bench, and a little bit selfish, but that's what we want to see. I think he's definitely at the starting spot, definitely over Bailey. Maybe bring Tielemans in, right? Sometimes after a loss, you need to shake things up. We know he's a class player. I think a lot of the Leicester City commentary, from what I saw on his interview, I think it was Sky or something, and they said, He's when things are going well, he's awesome, right? But when things aren't going well, he's a bit of a sulk. And yeah, I feel like maybe we're starting to see, history repeating itself. But wish him. I'd love to see him start. I think he's class. I also think he would be a gun for us. But who does he come in for? That's the problem, right?
But he will start games. He will.
He will. So what do you think? Because Aman, you were saying before the pod that you think that maybe it was lost in translation a little bit.
I mean, what do we as Villa fans want him to say? He's happy to stay on the bench.
Exactly.
That to me, someone says that to me shows that someone doesn't have passion. They don't want to play. They're fine with collecting the paycheck. Are you really going to rely on someone? We're down 1-0, 25 minutes to go. We're going to bring on someone that says they're all good with staying on the bench. I think we're 4 games in. or 6 games in, depending on how you look at it or whatever it is like that. I think he'll get his chance. And, we want players. That's the whole thing about signing good players, signing international players, is about having competition for spots. And, like Tommy said, about earning his stripes, I'm sure he's going to show in training what he can do. And, when he does get the chance, whether it be 10 minutes here and there, it's up to him to show that he deserves a full 90.
Absolutely.
I don't want to start on Ollie. Go on, Scott.
Go right ahead.
I don't want to start on Ollie again, but I think Ollie doesn't do Tielemans justice with the balls that he can put players into. So I think if we had a lethal forward, Tielemans would be able to pick passes, and it makes Tielemans look better when we're not converting what he puts through. It makes it a bit harder for him. Yeah, he probably hasn't got a massive engine in him in terms of defensive work rate, but he only needs to pick 1 or 2 good passes a game, and that could be the difference between winning and losing. So I do see that there's some rumours going around us actually looking to strengthen in the front third. So I think it'll be an interesting mid-season window.
Yeah, and Noah, very often the players go away on international duty, and they are asked these questions like, since you've gone to Villa, you haven't been getting much game time, blah blah blah. And we have seen him against Hibs in the Europa Conference, and I thought he did quite well there. And he is a talented player, like we know, and maybe in that sort of just in front of Kamara and Luiz in that sort of number 10 role, he could be a good option maybe against someone like a Palace at home where we're going to get a lot of the ball. What do you think of that? Of course, that means McGinn has to be dropped.
I just like Tielemans as a footballer. I think that he's good, and I think it's nice to have a player like him hungry, I guess. He's being hungry, like he wants to play. As Aman said, it's if a player's happy to sit on the bench like Agbonlahor or Micah Richards and get their 50, 100K a week, that's not what you want. You want someone that's upset they're not starting. And someone like Tielemans would have come to Villa to win, to play football. And like the time will come, like we've got a lot of fixtures this season. We're obviously expecting to go quite far in the Conference League, and he will start games for Aston Villa. It just depends on when. And I think maybe off the loss against Liverpool, I think he might come in. But before that, we're actually playing quite well. We just won 2 games on the trot. We're looking okay besides the Newcastle result. And maybe he can come in against Palace and hopefully ping a nice long-range goal for us.
That would be nice because he is a goal scorer, and that's maybe one thing we are lacking a little bit from midfield is someone who can chip in with maybe 10, 15 goals a season, or, well, probably more like 10, but, like Kamara, Luiz, even McGinn, they're not really, I would say, natural goal scorers. So it is something to think about. And I'm sure Emery will, tweak a few things over the season. But, we're here for the quiz, boys. This is what it's all about, right? We've got all this talk about international break and all the stuff that's been boring us lately. With no Villa.
Who gives a shit?
Exactly.
Who gives a shit about the break?
It's actually Aman's first quiz, I believe.
Is it? Oh,
yeah,
well.
it's Aman's first ever quiz. So,
well, that's huge. And Aman,
mate, I've been studying every sea you can imagine right now. Every ocean, Pacific, Atlantic, Black. I've got it.
Yeah, well, that's a throwback to a quiz a long time ago where somehow Tommy got the Black Sea out of, I don't know where he pulled that out of, but
you got to insert the clip, Scott, just for people that haven't seen it. You got to insert the clip.
We will. And
okay, ready? Which Turkish team adopted Aston Villa's claret and blue kit after being sent some strips by Villa after they formed in 1967?
I'm gonna need the.
Okay, the options are Trabzonspor, Denizlispor, Besiktas, or Fenerbahce.
I'm gonna go with Trabzonspor.
You're going with Trabzonspor, and that is correct.
Yes!
And
I knew it wasn't Besiktas or Fenerbahce because obviously Cube City represent. I know my Turkish heritage.
Good for you. This has a bonus question, so you've got it right. Here we go.
Trabzon is the Black Sea. If that's what you're asking, I know that. No.
The question is, Trabzonspor are from the Turkish city of Trabzon. Which sea is Trabzon on the coast of? The Black Sea is correct.
No way.
I don't know. How
let me tell you this. I'm going to give a shout out to Zafer Atabas. He's like a 60-year-old Turkish man that used to work in the cheese factory, and he was from Trabzon because
And it's funny that I guessed these because I'm like, that's what I just remember Trabzon for. He goes, Trabzon, Black Sea. And so I knew nothing, but I'm like, Trabzon for Turkish Super League. That's all I understood.
Wow.
ever.
Scotty's actually lost his bonus question. He's sitting there like the Prime Minister going,
How about that? How about that? I already knew it.
Two.
And we got to explain the quiz as well for anyone who's new, hasn't seen it before. It's been a while since we've done one, and we've had our fans, our hardcore fans, the old school fans. They've been clamoring for it, haven't they? Noah, they've been wanting the quiz. So
shout out to Coxie. He has been wanting the quiz for a while.
Well,
and
I didn't think you were going to name and shame, but all right.
No, I think it's good. Our fans are passionate.
No, it is
the quiz.
It is, and my, and silly
We
business.
love Cox.
I know silly business wants the quiz too, and we're going to deliver. So here's how it works: it's the Noah, Aman, and Tommy will be going off against each other. I'm asking the questions, and there'll be 5 questions each, 15 in total, with 3 bonus questions attached to random questions. So anyone can pick them up. That's just random, and you'll be asked the question. If you get it right off the bat, it's 3 points. If you can't get it, you can ask for the options. And then if you get it after the options, it is 1 point. Now, you can steal each other's answers as well, but you can only steal if they go for the 3 points and they fail. Then you can come in for another guess. Once someone goes for the options,
that's it.
No more stealing. All right.
Tactics.
Weak.
Tommy, shut up.
I'm going options first question, mate.
Of course you are. You're weak.
All right. And as we always start to see the running order, I give you a question. You guys give me a number, and whoever's closest is that's how we do the order. So the question is, and it's very topical because we always have a question about him. So I thought we'd kick off. What is Bertrand Traore's weekly salary at Aston Villa? Now, all right.
How accurate is this though? Because on FIFA, I pay him $1 million a week.
Well, when it's not FIFA, mate, I went to a website that I think is reputable, and they've given me a number. I've got it here.
Yeah. Well, the African Tax Office.
Yeah, it's like the Nigerian prince. That's what it is. All right.
Well, do you want me
40
to go
million
first,
Ugandan bucks. Yeah, you go first.
This is a week, yeah? This is a week.
This is a week.
I'm going to have a genuine punt at 62 and a half.
You know
what?
So
you got 62.
Yeah.
Yep. Tommy?
No, me. I was gonna say I think he's on 60K pounds a month.
60K
a week.
Yeah.
Sorry.
60,
I was going to say 60.
a week.
Noah, you're close.
I reckon
60. He's gone 62. So
inflation,
because it's your first quiz, you can go third, and you can like undercut them or overcut them. You can do whatever you want here.
62,501. Do it, man. Dog him.
Yeah, I'll go 62,501. I reckon he's close to 65.
All right, so
he's on 65.
He's on 78.
Wow.
What?
Yes. So it's
Aman,
Aman,
me, Tommy.
then Noah, then Tommy. All right. Just writing that down.
78. No wonder
That's
the
3
club's in
points,
financial fucking.
Sorry?
No wonder the club was in financial fucking ruin. Jesus. What are we throwing away?
I know. It's
I suppose if Dinier's on 175.
That's
true. There could be more questions. So that's
I mean, 85 pence.
I wouldn't be giving that away. All right.
Shit.
Okay, so Aman is first up. You can pick from any question from 1 to 15.
Which
one would you like?
Let's go number 10.
Number 10.
How good's the quiz being back, by the way?
It's great. It's great. Okay. In which season did Aston Villa last win a FA Cup tie?
Not last season, the one before. What's that? The 20.
You got to give me a number.
21-22 season?
You're going for that? 3 points?
Yeah, let's go for that.
Okay, that's incorrect.
I'll steal, please. It's the 15-16 season.
That is correct.
We beat Wickham. Yeah, we beat Wickham. In the replay.
We haven't won a single FA Cup.
No, that was the last FA Cup game we won. Yeah.
So that's 3 points to Noah.
Didn't we lose to
And there is And there is
Yeah.
a bonus question
All right,
attached to
go
this
for it,
one.
mate. Yeah.
Who did we win against? Who did we beat?
Wickham at Villa Park.
That's
In the
incorrect.
replay.
It's Stevenage.
What?
Yep. Incorrect.
Really? Did we go
Yeah.
through two? Did we go through 2 rounds? Did we?
Yeah, it was the
The
second. It
arrogance
was
on
the
him,
second round.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wa-
Okay. Because I know we beat
No,
Wickham
this-
in the replay.
The arrogance on him.
No, I
Look at
thought I thought it was Wickham. I didn't think we went any further.
him, mate.
Okay,
I
so
want 3 points, mate. That's fine.
yeah, and now you get a
what?
question
Lucky,
as well.
lucky Tommy adjusted Wikipedia last minute, changed it to Stevenage.
Flashback to Troy. I'm going to go number 1.
Number 1. Okay.
Oh, bring back Troy, but also keep him on.
All right. John McGinn scored in Scotland's 3-0 win over Cyprus, levelling his goal tally for Villa for Scotland. How many goals has he scored for both club and country
In total, or
in total?
oh Jesus!
He scored exactly the same amount for both Scotland and Villa.
Can I have the options, please?
Oh, he's gone the
What?
options.
I have no idea. I don't know if I'm going to be high or low with this.
Okay. The options are 17, 18, 19, or 20.
18.
It's 17.
Fuck, I was going to go 17. That hurts.
Unfortunate, but
Oh, well.
it's gone. So
Well,
there you go. He
the
scored 17
demise.
goals for Scotland and Villa. And now it's over to you, Tommy, to round out round number 1.
I'm going to go Gabby Agbonlahor, number 11.
Number 11.
You love that.
He loves that one. Okay, which home performance last season did Unai Emery claim was the best 90 minutes of the season? It was a home match.
Was this in his most recent interview?
No.
You know, I'm going to go for a punt.
You have a slap.
I don't have a slap. It was a Crystal Palace.
It wasn't Crystal Palace, which
Aman.
means Aman has the
Good on.
opportunity to steal.
Did I steal?
You
Yeah.
can steal. You can
Yeah.
take. You can take the options, and then that eliminates any
I'll-
chance of Noah.
I'll take the options.
Okay.
Weak.
The options are Manchester United, Newcastle, Bournemouth, or Brighton.
Last season,
Last season,
Newcastle.
it was
Yeah,
actually
that's correct.
Bournemouth.
That's what. Yeah.
No?
It was actually
Yeah.
Bournemouth.
It
He
was.
said was the best.
I
90 minutes.
originally,
Didn't we only win that game,
I
like,
originally
2-0?
thought it was Man U, but I
Mm.
Yeah, that's
remember
what
when
happened.
I remember him saying Bournemouth. I think we won 3-0 that day. He was playing
3-0 win, yeah. So yeah, that's round number 1 gone, and we're back round to Aman. Now
What's
it's your
an update on the score?
it's
please?
yes, the scores are Aman 0, Noah 3, Tommy 0.
Beautiful. Just
So
wanted the
Aman,
update.
you need some points here. And question 1, 10, and 11 have gone. Give me another number between 1 and 15.
Give me number 2.
Number 2. All right.
Hey, man, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing.
Okay. Juan Pablo Angel left the club in 2007 to join which MLS club?
Take the options. Don't give it to him.
Mate, I barely know an MLS club.
Think I know
That's
it.
a lie.
Yeah, I'm going to take the options.
Okay. You're taking the options. The options are LA Galaxy, New York Red Bull, Columbus Crew, or Houston Dynamo.
It's Columbus or Red Bulls, so I'm going to go New York Red Bulls because that's what came in my head first up. So New York Red Bulls, please.
It's correct for a point. Aman's off the mark. His first ever point in the Coop De Villa Quiz. Well done. And number 2 is gone. And
Number 3, please, Scotty.
Number 3 for Noah. He's keeping it low.
Mate, this is what Troy and I used to do. Used to alternate, you know? I'd
Yep.
go one and go the other. So now it's Aman's turn to do this routine with me.
Okay, number 3. Which English centre forward did Villa sign in the summer of 1997? Who was our marquee signing English centre forward in the summer of 1997, going into the 97-98 season?
I'm going to be a prick, but I don't mean to be a prick. I'm going to take the options, please. I just don't know for my era.
Okay. The options
I have a name in mind, but
Paul Merson, Guy Whittingham, Dion Dublin, Stan Collymore.
I was thinking Dion Dublin, but I think he might have been earlier than that. I don't know, though. I know he played at United after. Can you please repeat them?
Paul Merson, Guy Whittingham, Dion Dublin, Stan Collymore.
Look, I'm going to go Dion Dublin. It was the first one I thought of, so I'm going to go him. I'm probably wrong.
It is wrong. It's Stan Collymore.
Stan Collymore? Yeah, fuck.
Dion Dublin's Irish, right? Like he played
No,
for
he's English. He's English. He got a couple of caps.
Dublin is in Ireland, Aman. It's all right.
All right. So Tommy, it's round to you. And 1, 2, 3, 10, and 11 have gone.
Well, if 1 and 2 are taken, I guess it just makes logical sense to pick number 8.
Okay. That's Tommy logic for you right there. All right. Okay. Aston Villa women signed winger Adriana Leon from Manchester United this week. Which country does she represent? She's got 99 caps for this country. Adriana Leon from Manchester United.
Scott and
I know it's a main. I know it's a main country because it's not Leon.
Look at Aman, he knows as well.
All right, is it France?
You're going for the 3 points. This is
Yes, is it France?
It's not France. So Aman, you can steal.
Can I please lock in Canada?
Fuck you.
Canada is correct for 3 points for Aman. Well done.
He now takes the lead.
Oh,
yeah,
you
number 8
feminists
is
all been
gone.
watching the World Cup.
Scott and I will talk about this pre-podcast.
Give me like the diameter of Layman's bum or something. I can get that. There's numbers. I've got a chance here.
What is it? Okay, tell me. No, look, there's only 2 rounds gone. You've still got plenty of time, all right? It's
Tommy
four,
never has
it's
recovered.
4 to Aman, 3 to Noah, 0 to Tommy. And we're back round to Aman again. And you can have anything apart from 1, 2, 3, 10, 11, and 8.
Switch it up. Go number 30.
No, it's only 1 to 15.
Fuck me.
You drug addict. What's
I was
wrong
going to
with you,
say,
man?
this would be going all night.
Number 15. Number 15.
Number 15. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, this is one. This is a doozy. Hang on. Yeah. Right. In 1980-81, AZ Alkmaar.
1980-81. It's a lot of numbers, Scott.
I know. In the 80-81 season, AZ Alkmaar, who played Villa in the Europa Conference League later this year, lost the UEFA Cup final to an English team. Now, this English team also finished second to Aston Villa that year. Aston Villa won the league in 80-81. Who was the English team that finished second in the first division and lost the UEFA Cup final? Well, and won the UEFA Cup final against AZ Alkmaar.
I need the options. I want to know.
Okay, the options are Arsenal, Ipswich Town, Liverpool, and Nottingham Forest.
Let's go Forest.
It's actually
Liverpool?
Not Forest. It's Ipswich Town. And because you take the options, there's no points
steal.
and there's no steal. So
I love how you delay that. You're like, it's actually.
No, I just want.
Scott,
I was just thinking if there could be a
suspense.
steal. I'll bet there wasn't a steal.
No.
Okay, so
Number
Noah,
4, please.
4. That was a tough one, Aman, but you got to know that last time we won the league, we pipped them. All right. Number 4, Noah. Here we go.
I'm ready, mate.
Can get back in the lead here.
I could, but it's going to be a really hard question. I know it is.
Which former Aston Villa player has the record appearances for Northern Ireland with a staggering 140 caps?
Northern Ireland.
Looks like Aman might know.
Yeah, well, Aman's not in the race at the moment because it's up to Tommy. Northern Ireland. Give me the options,
It's a
please,
past
Scott.
player, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
You want the options?
Yes, please.
Okay, the options are Aaron Hughes, Richard Dunn, Steve Davis, or Shay Given.
Steve Davis.
Is correct for a point.
Give me 2 Republic of Ireland players, why don't you, mate, just to narrow it down.
I know. Well, I couldn't find any more. You know, I was just hoping that maybe Tommy got that one and he didn't realize, you know. I don't know. But I couldn't think of any other Northern Ireland players that actually played with Villa. But
I was thinking like Northern Ireland. And then he goes Richard Dunn and Shay Given.
Look, you got a point, but there you
Yes,
go.
I did. Yes, I
Okay,
did.
So you've equaled now. But Tommy, you got a big chance here. All right. You can get back in this game.
Number 5. I'm just giving a man 3 points, Noah.
No, why?
I'm not. I
Okay.
just don't like. I don't like. The
Okay, you got a
options
chance. You got a chance with this
5.
one.
Still got a
Who
bonus
is
question.
currently
Alright.
Aston Villa's highest earner with regards to weekly salary?
Oh, fuck. Well, I said Digne, and I don't know because I don't know if it's him or someone else that I think out earns him. Just is it Digne?
Are you going for this for 3
Yeah,
points?
yeah.
3 points to Tommy. It is Luke Digne. Well done, buddy. That's a good one.
What the hell?
I
What do you
didn't-
mean predicting What do you mean predicting questions
I
like
know it was wild. When you said that before, I was like, "This is crazy." But do you know what else
And I
is
picked it
crazy?
coincidentally.
Do you know what else is crazy? There's a bonus question
Bonus question.
with this one, right?
How much is he on?
How much per week does he earn to the nearest 5K? So you can
He
be
said 175,000 pounds. No, you know what? No. You know what? I take it back.
It's
That's
that's incorrect. It's 100. It's 163. So
Oh,
I would have given you if you said 165 or 160.
No,
Sorry,
I knew
you don't get the bonus, but you're back in.
That's all right. I'm back
That
in.
is
What's you
correct.
been predicting them?
That
That's
is
unreal.
crazy. Oh,
That's unreal. What a
Okay,
rip, by
yeah,
the way.
so-
Fucking left back.
We are through round 3, and we're back to Aman, and you've got 6, 7, 9, 12, 13, or 14.
And there's one bonus left.
There is one
12.
bonus left.
12.
12.
Well,
12. It's heating up, boys. Okay. Which club legend famously never trained as he had chronic knee issues?
fuck am I meant to know that? Give me the
It's-
I think I know.
options.
I think I know.
Yeah.
Okay, the options are Andy Gray, Paul McGrath, Gordon Cowans, David Platt.
I believe Scott has one of these guys' shirts, if I'm not wrong.
It's not on the back wall, unfortunately. Let's go, Paul McGrath.
Correct
That's
for a
what I
point.
thought. Yeah, good job.
Yep, his knees were stuffed, so he never trained, and he just used to run laps
Couple
and
of jabs, mate.
then,
Couple
and
of
then
jabs.
get a couple of jabs, and then be the best player on the pitch. So, gotta love God.
What questions are left?
Okay,
Sure.
the questions that are left are 6, 7, 9, 13, 14.
6, please. 6, please.
He's keeping it low.
Always.
6, that's the lowest you can go.
At the moment,
Okay.
is.
Who is Aston Villa's oldest player in the current squad?
The current squad. I'm going to lock in Robin Olsen.
That's correct for 3
Yeah.
points.
Ah,
Well
you
done.
little prick.
33. So quite young, really.
43.
33.
Oh,
Yeah, quite young
Oh,
for
that's a big question to get right.
that was good. So
I was thinking out to my head, I was like, Martinez is 30. I was like, has to be someone else. Let's go.
yeah, it's always good to go goalkeeper.
give me 6. Let's just get to it.
No,
Yeah, unlucky for
Game
us.
time.
No, we just had 6. Just
Yeah,
had
We
7.
got 4.
You got
Four?
No,
7.
we got 7, 9, 13, 14.
Give me 13.
13. Unlucky for some.
Unlucky for Tommy here. Because in
Unlucky for hotels.
1972,
What?
I'm just thinking that's what you're going to say. And it's going to break his heart.
In 1972. This is how did you do that? That's the question. Okay.
Welcome to the club, Noah.
Oh
the
my
Oracle.
God. This has been wild. What's been in people's drinks tonight? Everyone's just predicting shit. This is mad. All
Just
right.
a bottle of water, mate.
Okay, you got to concentrate, Tommy, because you probably need points here, right? At least one.
Yeah, no shit, Scott.
In 1972, Aston Villa lost 1-0 to Manchester City in the Charity Shield. What was unique about this match? Now, I'm going to give you a lot of leeway here. You don't have to get it. If you're in the right ballpark.
I'm not sure if Aman's in the same ballpark as me. I've got no idea.
What was unique? I'm going to say weather.
Is incorrect, and that means Aman
Give it
can
to Aman.
steal.
I thought it was
Aman,
like
have a
played in
punt, because
snow
I'll
or
have a
something.
punt too. If I'm not going to...
Unique about it. I don't know. Was the first one?
No. Use a generic answer, Aman. Like I said, weather.
He
You don't
locked
have to
it
be
in.
specific.
He said first one. That's incorrect. Are you gonna? You better have a pun now. If you say
Yeah,
the
I said I was going to have a punt.
options.
I'm going to say the ground it was played at. Was it the last one at Wembley or something? The old Wembley? Oh, at Wembley?
No, that's also incorrect.
There you go.
The answer is,
Maybe.
neither team won the league or the FA Cup in the previous year. You see, Leeds and Derby won the league. I think Leeds won the FA Cup and Derby won the league, and neither of them wanted to take part. So Manchester City finished
the
fourth.
hand-me-down.
Yeah, Manchester City finished fourth, and we won the third division the year before. So we got asked to take part in the third division. So it was quite weird. For 3 years in a row, actually, the teams that won the FA Cup and the league didn't want to take part. So yeah.
Interesting. There
All
you go.
right.
Good question, Scott.
Yeah, I actually saw that on Villa Boy on YouTube. He just posted the match, and it was
Yeah,
I was
right.
checking it
Give
out.
him a tag.
Give him a tag.
Villa Boy. Check it out. All right, so 13 is gone.
Is this the
Okay.
last round coming up?
This is the last round, boys.
And what's the score?
Aman has 5, Noah has 7, Tommy has 3. And that also had
No,
the
Aman's
bonus
got-
question. That also had a bonus question, so
It was a
we
who
know
scored.
no one got it. Yeah, the bonus question was why did Aston Villa qualify for this? And it was third division champions.
All right.
Okay, so it's really out of Aman and Noah, I would say. So Aman, you need something here.
Number 9.
Number 9.
Tommy, some things never change, mate.
Okay, last season in Unai Emery's first EPL game for the club, Villa beat Manchester United 3-1. Who scored goals at both ends in that match? So they scored a goal and an own goal.
Noah's waiting.
I'm trying to think about it.
I can't
Can I
go.
steal,
options.
please?
I need
You
3
can't
points.
afford to risk it, yeah.
No.
You can't.
Can I steal, please?
Shut up, Tommy.
Noah, can I buy the steal? Come
No.
on, Scott, shake it
How-
up. If I get it, come on, shake
No,
it up.
'cause I-
All right, I'm gonna go Matty Cash. Oh wait, no. Can I change?
He's locked it in.
Can I change?
No, he hasn't locked it in. He was just thinking.
He goes,
He was thinking out loud.
Oh,
No, he
it
wasn't. He
this
said-
also could
Hey,
be
look,
wrong.
he said wait pretty quickly.
Also could be-
I normally say, are you sure? Lock it in, 3 points.
This also could be wrong, and I could be going down the wrong path as well.
Okay, the next name you say is the name I'm going with.
All right, Ezri Konsa.
Wrong.
Oh,
Jacob Ramsey, he's one
No,
of our
it was
own.
the deflection, the own goal.
Jacob Ramsey is correct for 3 points.
Oh man,
Oh, I
I
knew,
was
brother.
wrong either way.
Dude,
That's
how do
was.
I know the answer? Come on, man.
I knew the answer, mate. I knew the answer.
I can't remember what I had for dinner 2 nights ago. Expecting to remember who scored 2.
Oh, mate, I can tell you who
So-
scored in the game as well. Bailey scored the first one.
So yeah, Noah's already
Noah,
won.
leave the house more often, Noah. You know.
I do. I gotta
Noah
work
has
every day.
10 points, and you can extend your lead here, Noah.
What are the
and
two? What are the
7 or
options?
Have a
14?
Oh, I've gone low all day. I go 7.
7. Okay. How many First Division titles did Aston Villa win in the 19th century?
Jesus Christ. Let's go. I got no idea, but 9.
Incorrect. So Tommy, you can steal in the 1800s, the
Oh, in the
19th century.
1800s.
Yeah. So yeah,
No.
that's the 19th century. Do you get how
Is
it
it 8?
works? It's not 8. And you,
Man,
so Aman, you can steal. And you can get 3 points here, which puts you just behind Noah, but close.
So what did Noah say? 9.
Not
take
Yeah,
the options, mate.
9. I said 8.
8 and 9 with the
I'll
2.
go 6.
That's also incorrect. It was 4.
Jesus.
So
Oh,
no one gets
man.
points there.
And to be fair, Aman could have cheekily won that too, by the way, because if Tommy had just guessed and given the
What's Aman on now?
Oh yeah,
Aman
if he
could have
had
won.
stolen, if
Aman
he
could have won, yeah.
possibly yes, but
Yeah, had I got it right, but
yeah.
Yeah.
who's gonna know that?
All right,
didn't even know
Tommy,
that.
Tommy, you're last,
14.
number 14. Okay, this is kind of a
Could
good
I finish
question.
above Aman?
I think
You can, yes, you
Yes.
can. You can go to 6 points if you get it. So this is for second spot.
Go, Tommy.
Okay, Aston Villa travel to Legia Warsaw in the group stages of the Europa Conference League next week. In the 90s, both clubs had the same shirt sponsor. What was that brand? So if you think back to our shirt sponsors in the 90s, there wasn't as many as they are these days. It was we normally had the same sponsor for about 2 or 3 years. And is
No.
that is that your guess? LDV Vans?
Was it LDV Vans?
It's
No,
incorrect.
I'm kidding. No. Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Sorry.
Nah, to be fair, Aman
That wasn't my
got
actual
that.
answer.
Aman got that.
That's what it is.
Aman got
Alright.
that. Aman got that.
All right.
Oh, I didn't
well,
know.
Hey, come on.
Told him it's
Hey,
incorrect.
Nah,
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah,
but
my
that was a legitimate. That was a legitimate. That no,
Nah, it is.
and it's
It is.
already
I'll
gone.
give-
Sorry, Aman.
Oh,
You can steal.
I don't know.
Guess it. They make
Think about some old
they make-
shirts. Can you?
They make
Yeah, I'm
VHSs.
picturing old shirts in my head, but I can't visualize the sponsor.
Okay.
JVC, have a punt.
Have a punt, mate.
I don't know. Fucking.
This is probably more aimed to guys that are a bit older than you, to be honest. But
I don't know. I don't know. Is it like? I think I can picture the shirt, but I wouldn't have a clue what it is. Fucking.
okay.
Just name a brand, mate. It's like you literally
Carlsberg,
finished
I don't
second
know.
anyway.
Carlsberg is
Carlsberg.
incorrect. So
Yes, Sky, I'll take the options, please.
right, you could have done that.
Little pipsqueak.
I got no idea.
You,
The
you
options
vermin.
are meter copiers, LDV Vans, AST computers, and Muller.
I mean,
Please get LDV Vans again.
Muller yogurt.
Sponsorship.
Is the-
LDV Vans.
can I hear the options again, please?
The options are Mitre copiers, LDV Vans, AST computers, or Muller yogurt.
The first one.
Nah, I think
It's
it was
incorrect. It's Muller yogurt. Yep.
Muller. Yeah, it sounds like a.
I should have just done LDV Vans.
Well, we know it wasn't that. I know.
Do I get like points for it being on the list? That was a tadpole.
Well, yeah,
this
it was
time,
on the
dude.
list. It was great. It was a good guess. It was just unfortunately not the right
You know,
one.
I have actually seen the Muller one. That's actually
Yeah, and
that's a good
Legia
one.
Warsaw.
Those are
had-
some good questions.
Thank you.
They were
And-
good questions, yeah.
All right. Well, we'll wrap up here. And Noah is the champion. Thanks, Aman. You
Yeah,
finished
again.
second in your
Yeah,
first
Noah.
quiz. Did quite well. Noah has 10 points. Aman had 5 points, and Tommy had 3 points. So there we go. How did you guys go at home? Let us know. Did you get all the answers? Did you get the tough ones, the ones about the charity shield and the how many league titles in the 19th century, that sort of thing. So let us know what you got right, what you got wrong. Let us know what changes you would maybe like to see for Crystal Palace on the weekend. And we will be back next week, hopefully with 3 points in the bag and back to winning ways for Villa at home. So let's hope the Villa Park's rocking. Boys, it's been a pleasure. We'll be doing more of these quizzes. Don't worry, because this has been a lot of fun. And we will be out and we'll see you next week. Up the Villa.
See you later. Up the Villa.